Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to react to some live metal or live hard rock / metal. I asked my patrons about a bunch of video ideas I had and this was their favorite one. So we're going with it, we're rolling with it, and today I've put together 3 different live metal performances or hard rock performances from bands that I love, that I've reacted to before, that I'm very interested to see some live action from them. And so this should be a good time delving a little further into these specific bands, their lineups, and what their presence was like on stage. So the first band is Black Sabbath because they are my favorite metal band and I really want to see Ozzy's face. So I've picked the Paris performance of War Pigs from 1970. Apparently this is a pretty good performance by them from what I've heard, from what I've researched.
A number now called War Pigs. It's a number of our new LP. Hope you like it. Thank you.
I love it. Look at that effort on the drums. Is that Ozzy? Oh my god, it's Ozzy. He's so young. The hair.
Gathered in their masses, the fields of bodies burning.
Oh, I love his voice.
Evil minds of plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction.
I'm so used to old Ozzy. He looks so young.
The War Pigs people know.
I feel the exact same if I just started Black Sabbath. I'd be feeling pretty good. Ooh. Oh, imagine seeing this live. I feel like the luckiest person alive. Look at all that hair all over his face. Just like constantly. Wow. Whoa! Go off. Damn! Those are some juicy drums. I haven't really seen much of Visa. Please. Wow. I can't get over the drumming. Okay, I really love Ozzy more. Everything he does. Wow. Dude, this drama though.
Praise for all that's enough. What's meeting dead rats enough? Say where are you going?
God, I love this song.
Oh Lord, yeah.
I'm such a sucker for drums. Dude, this song's so good. Just like all the riffs, the guitar. It's just so genius. Just love the concentration. Let's go. Oh my god, Ozzy, man. He's so into it. You can just tell he loves it. I there it is. Okay, geeks. Oh wow, I love this band too much. I feel like Ozzy is the perfect example of what I would be like if I was up on stage. I'd be like, yeah.
Thank you very much.
That last like minute or so with that instrumental section, just the bass, guitar, drums working perfectly together there. The bass though, you hardly saw Geezer in the bass for some reason, even though you could hear it. And what I was hearing was fire. Thank God they were showing the drums at least a bunch, which was just amazing. Who is the drummer? It was Bill Ward. Bill Ward's the original drummer of this band. So Bill, Mr. Ward, thank you for delivering the goods. The guitar was great, as guitar always is in metal music, and Ozzy, my twin flame, my spirit animal. Like, he's just the best personality I've ever come across in music. Oh, like just knowing eventually who Ozzy ends up being later down the road with like Osbourne's show, I don't know the name of it, but just all the mess and havoc that Ozzy gets up to on that show, it just already makes me love him. And then just to see him being such an amazing singer, an amazing hype man for the rest of the guys on stage when they're doing their instrumentals. He doesn't just like sit there and go, yeah. He's like getting really into it. You can tell he just loves the music. His hair is beautiful. His singing is great. Oh, Ozzy's just my standout in this band. I love him. But really all the instruments were working together really well. I was just like getting drawn in 4 different directions, wanting to pay attention to each one equally because they're just so great. Amazing band. I love them. I'm so happy I watched that. That's my first live Sabbath performance that I've watched. Never watched any Sabbath that is live before. If only there was more Geezer in the video, that'd be great because he is legendary, but it's okay. We got like a split second of him. Next band we're gonna listen to is Deep Purple. And this is where it starts to get a little like, is this really me reacting to metal music? Not really. But you know what? Deep Purple is instrumental to the metal scene. I'm gonna be reacting to Smoke on the Water because this is a classic track. This is one of the most popular songs ever that I've heard played billions of times on the guitars of amateur guitarists. A patron did specifically ask me to react to this performance, and I thought it was a good idea just because I haven't reacted to some Deep Purple in a while. I really like everything I listen to by them, and so I would like to check out, you know, some of these really early performances when it comes to live rock and roll. So this was in 1973 in New York. Let's give it a shot.
Just about a couple of years ago now, we were in Montreux in Switzerland recording the Machine Head album. And this song here tells the story of most of the things that happened while we were out there, particularly the burning down of the casino the night we were there watching the show, and all the other affiliated hassles that we had over the period of time that we were there.
Affiliated hassles, okay. How can you not love it? I mean, I guess if you've heard it a billion times, but... Oh, good, let's go. I missed it. I missed the organ. Oh, nice. I love the people up in the crowd.
You know, we all came out to Montreux.
This guy has a really good voice.
We didn't have much time. A Black Sabbath and the Motorhead had the best place around. Burned the place to the ground.
Stupid.
Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky.
Once again, I'm just insanely jealous that people saw this live.
They burned down the gambling house and died with a rocket sound.
Oh! I do wish I came across more organ. That is something I do wish. It's something that Deep Purple does right. Oh, okay, he comes a bit late there. Dude, why are organs so good? Child time moment! Ow! Dude, that organ though! Stand out! This song is so good. What's happening? Is this a duel? Are you challenging the organ? Dude, my arm would be so sore! Oh my god! Is that organ gonna fall over? Yes! First thought is the people in the crowd. I love that when they pan to the crowd, like the most intensely into people they can find, and people are just like clapping like this. Which I get it, it's 1973. People are a lot more messy and intense nowadays, me included. Because if I was at this concert, surrounded by these other people, I think these people would think I had something really, really severely wrong with me. Because I am very different. When I see live music than these people, it's just crazy to see the difference of 48 years ago. That aside, I do love this performance, of course. I wanted to pick performances that I knew I would love because, you know, I've reacted to these songs before. I love these songs. These bands are amazing. I struggle a lot with names, okay? But these guys are just unforgettable. Ian Gillan. I always remember like Child in Time performance I watched, and just his vocals are just off the charts. And you had a bit of a Child in Time moment here at the end when he was singing these notes that are pretty damn high. He is such a cutie patootie as well. I think organ is just severely underrated in general. Just an underrated instrument. I love this band because they deliver the organ. It is sad to see that this organ situation doesn't really continue much because I guess when you get into more metal, it's just so guitar heavy, which is awesome, and I love guitar now. Like, my genuine guitar is great, but it is just really nice to go back and appreciate some organ for a second. So yes, this performance was awesome. It's so funny to watch the crowds though. The crowds are hilarious. Next band we're getting into, the last band that I'm reacting to, is another band where people are going to be like, why is this titled Listening to Live Metal Music? Because this band is a mix of different genres, but you know what? This band is highly loved by most of the metal community. They are an honorary member of metal, in my mind, from what I've gathered from people telling me every different opinion they have ever had in the comments below. Are also highly recommended to me by my patrons. They always vote this band high if they are ever in a poll. And yes, they're a mix of like rock and roll, punk, and metal, but I don't care. I'm reacting to them in a metal video. Let's go. It's Motorhead. It is Lemmy. I'm so excited to see Lemmy live. He is such a character as well, along with Ozzy Osbourne. I've heard so much about him, but never really seen much of him. Like, Ozzy Osbourne has the upper hand of me watching a bunch of those reality TV show videos that are out there on YouTube in every corner that you can find, because he's just so iconic. But I haven't really watched much Lemmy before. I'm really excited to see his style on stage and what his presence was like, so let's check him out. I'm going to listen to a song that I've reacted to before because I want to save as many songs as possible for future Motorhead videos. I want to get around to a Motorhead video soon, so we'll do that in the future, so watch out. But for now, I'm going to react to an Ace of Spades 1980 performance. Oof, this is going to be good. That balloons! What is going on? Oh! Where is he? Why is his microphone so high? He's like stretching, he's like, whatever. The sunglasses? I love this. What's with the knife? This band! I love it! I love how there's 3 of them. I love the knife in the head. I love Lemmy. I want to see this guy's bass playing. Woo!
But that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget the joker.
The back row. Whoop. I love the cowboy hat. I do actually love his voice. Like, totally in love with it. It's so raspy, so cool.
The only thing you see, you know it's gonna be the ace of spades, the ace of spades.
Yeah, he strums. I mean, a bit of a annoyance that they didn't really show his bass playing very much. I would love to get a shot of that. I missed it on first watch, but I found a shot of him playing bass. I'm gonna play it here for a second now. There you go, there's the bass. And there is him just like strumming the thing like a guitar, like a rhythm guitar. He's just like ba 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 with a pick. He's just like getting into it. I mean, I don't want to be a bass player shamer. I literally have about like 6 hours of playing under my belt. But that is a different way of playing, and it's interesting to see. I do find him quite a fascinating bass player. I really want to see more of his bass playing and really get like stuck into that into the future, because I mean, I would never try it myself, but it is so cool because he really created this own individual feel and style to this band through that bass playing. Just their overall vibe, like they create such a different sound, and it just really suits like their overall really fast-paced feel, their really rough feel, just like the constant strumming on that bass, and just like the way he uses that instrument is just crazy to me. I just really appreciate it. Anyone that just does anything a little bit different, I'm like a fan, because there's no point just doing the same thing over and over again. Like, try something different, use something in a little bit of a different way, and see what you end up with. And here you end up with Lemmy being iconic figure in bass playing, whether you like it or not, really. But I appreciate the creativity here. And then his actual like performance and the way he like sings, the fact that the mic is so high, which is so weird to me. I think that mic would probably be about like a meter above me. I am so short. And if Lemmy is having to like reach up, his freaking face is like, he's just like stretching and getting such a good like back workout and a back stretch the whole time he's singing. It means he doesn't slouch, he doesn't crouch. It's probably really good for him to be singing like that. I wonder why the mic is so high and why he does that. Even though he's like stretching like that, his voice is just so cool still. Like, I love his voice. The cowboy hat on the guitarist and like the knife through the head on the drummer, they just have such personality. Overall, I do prefer Bummer by this band from the songs I have listened to by them, but still Ace of Spades is a great song. I really like that break in the middle where the guitar stops for a second and Lemmy does some singing, or I guess like yelling. I don't really know what he does. It's the same thing. It's like, is he playing a rhythm guitar on bass, or is he playing bass in a different, like, I don't really know what he's doing. He does things in his own type of way, and that's the great thing about him. I would like to plan for a Motorhead video soon, so if you have any recommendations, let me know, and I'll be really excited to check out more from Lemmy and the trio. Love that they're a trio as well, actually. That's the other thing I wanted to point out. But yeah, cool. Thank you for watching the video today, watching some live music with me. I really enjoy it because it gives me a better glimpse, in my opinion, into the characters, the personalities of each band, and, you know, give me some visuals in each of the guys so I can get more familiar with them and who they are. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week for a full cut video. That's the schedule. I have like a sort of schedule I follow that I don't totally follow, because I hate it when YouTubers have a schedule that they announce and then like they don't keep up with it. It's really annoying. So I've never like said, I definitely post every Monday, or, you know, I definitely do this every 4 weeks. Like, I hate that. So yeah, there'll be a video next week. I think it'll be full cut, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't take my word on it, really. See you next week. Goodbye.